Welcome back to the Delaware Way. I'm Larry Menti. You're looking at video of Graciela. Graciela was a guest on the show from the Delaware SPCA, and we are happy to announce that Graciela has been adopted. She has found a home. So now we have another guest to talk about. Kelly Hillary is the Shelter Operations Manager at the Delaware SPCA, and you have brought...
Kayla.
Hi, Kayla.
Say hi.
Tell me about Kayla.
Kayla is about 5 years old. She's a lab mix. She came to us just last week, actually. She had found herself in a rescue that did not have the greatest conditions. So that was, some dogs were pulled out of that rescue, and we ended up with her through no fault of her own. She's a great dog. She does like to chase kitty cats, so she would probably be better in a home without cats. But other than that, you can see she's super friendly.
Well, Graciela, we should say, would love to take credit, but Graciela was adopted and found a family even before we aired,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
And Kayla also, you should have no trouble adopting
No,
Kayla,
no,
right?
Kayla's nice and healthy. We don't have any issues with her. And she's friendly, and you have a couch out in your lobby. She made herself right at home, so I think in a home she would probably do the same.
So there are animals that you look at, right, in the shelter that immediately you go, this is a highly adoptable dog. We should have no problem adopting this dog or this cat. But there are others who aren't like that, right?
That's right.
And what happens?
They just usually stay with us a little longer. You know, sometimes it takes longer for them to be adopted. Sometimes we need to do little extra things like take them out and do interviews or get them out in the public, share them on social media so that we can reach a broader audience. But usually they, just because they're less adoptable doesn't mean that they can't find a home.
So it is your mission to try to adopt every animal that comes into your shelter? Yes. And how have you done on that mission?
We do really well.
What really well is 100%?
Probably about 97%, and that small percentage is animals that have either very severe medical issues or behavioral issues that would take them away from being able to live a happy life in a home. You
said Kayla came to you from a shelter that didn't have the best of conditions. How many animals do you get from those type of shelters?
Since we do not have animal control, we are not directly involved. What we do is we work with a lot of other organizations. All the organizations kind of work together to share space. So if we have open space and the ability, we may reach out to an organization that is full busting at the seams and help relieve some of that. And in Kayla's case, that was what we did is we had a nearby shelter that had gotten involved with breaking up this so-called rescue, and they had to take, I believe it was 60 dogs in. And that's a lot for a rescue, any shelter, to take all at once. So Kayla, we were able to take off their hands and put her in our shelter and try to adopt her out to try to alleviate that from them. All of our information is on our website at www.delspca.org. All of our available animals are there, so if anybody wants to research before they come into the shelter, some people choose to do that. Some people will just walk in and take a look at who's there in person. Either way is fine. We actually like the ones that do the research and kind of narrow down their search because we know they're really putting the thought and the effort into bringing a pet into their home. But either way, they would need to come into the shelter, meet with us one-on-one in person so that we can make sure that it's a good fit for everybody.
So come back next month and we'll be extremely disappointed if Kayla's not adopted.
Yes,
that point. So
absolutely.
We want to be 2 for 2. Thank you so much. Kelly Hillary is the Shelter Operations Manager at the Delaware SPCA. Thanks for watching the Delaware Way this week. I'm Larry Menti. We'll see you again next week.